now we said all the funny stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
before
anymore.
David started recording. So now we got nothing left to say.
And David's
Oh,
mic
good.
isn't even working.
You missed
Yeah,
a
it's not even
whole
working.
Chinese waiter and patron interaction we had.
Oh no, I didn't miss it.
Well, you didn't record it.
Yeah. Yep, just waiting for someone to say something funny, huh, David?
Nope. And welcome to another episode of Dos Nas Cinco's. This is episode number 64. In this one, we are reviewing One Cut of the Dead as part of, that's what I call Cinco's Zombies. But before we get into it, as always, I'm your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
And I'm Ben.
Guys, we don't have a Street Sharks episode this week.
Yeah, well, I guess it'll just be dead air for about 5 minutes, and then we'll.
All right, so I'm gonna grab a snack and
All right,
then
sweet. I'm gonna write some emails.
It'd be great to fill this silence would be Spanish Flea.
No, tried that last time.
Oh, okay. What about the Street Sharks soundtrack? I'm sure that's not copyrighted, right?
I sure hope not, because the past
we have
40 episodes of Dos and Half Cinco's has that in it. Luckily, though, I had the foresight to create backups of each episode that doesn't use the theme song. So
I thought low key you were going to say that you had the foresight to make like off-brand Street Sharks songs. You know, like it's in like a different key and stuff, and they say different things.
Ocean Fish,
Avenue,
or
Avenue people.
Yeah, that was no. I except for the last 2 episodes, because I got lazy and I was like, it's only 2 episodes.
Nobody's gonna miss those 2 anyways.
I can just remake them easily. It's only 2 episodes, but if I had to do like 40 episodes, I'd be like, well, guys, I guess
we're done here.
I guess those episodes will never be monetized.
Yeah, because they're being monetized right now.
Well, you never know, David. Fuck.
That's true. So outside of One Cut of the Dead, what else did you guys see this week?
Oh man. Well, I watched Mando.
Woo!
Mando Calrissian. Yep.
Damn, he said.
Did you guys watch it?
They went pod racing. The whole show is just pod racing now.
You only watched the first episode?
No, this episode they just turned into a pod racing show. David, you are in for a treat.
Oh boy.
Wait, so David didn't watch it?
I haven't watched it, but it's okay. You guys can talk about it.
David, why? This is supposed to be our Street Shark filler now.
Yeah.
While we bridge the gap until we find some other segment.
I mean, we could just talk about it and just bleep this whole section out in post.
Yeah, we say that, but we never do it.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever bleeped out anything in post.
I mean, we could bleep you out in post.
That's true. That's easy. I just hit one button and David's track is gone.
No, I don't want to go.
All that'll be replaced with is this high pitch, really annoying noise. But you know what? Nothing would change.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Well, shit. What even happened in this week's episode of Mando? Now I remember. Fucking David.
He had a broken tail light there.
He gets a broken tail light. He has a insect problem. And then meets up with some old friends. And then continues on his quest. There you go. Yep. There's the spoiler-free synopsis of season 2, episode 2.
Isn't that the synopsis for the entire series? Is him just moving along his way?
I mean, you could say that about any show.
Excellent. All right.
The show House is really just about a doctor moving along his way. Okay.
Excellent. I guess I didn't need to watch the entire thing. Did you guys actually watch the entire series
of House?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
I've only seen enough of it to like know how to make fun of it. Where it's like, oh, okay, you got a guy being a dick to everyone for 44 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes he makes wrong guesses about what's wrong for 40 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes he finally gets it right while being a dick to everyone. Okay.
Hey, spoilers, man. I haven't seen it. Wait, that's the whole show? Fuck!
Every episode is that. So
he's in for a real treat.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to keep watching anyways because I really like Cal Penn. Good thing he's going to be around, right? Right?
Yeah.
David?
All right, Ben, what else have you seen this week besides One Cut of the Dead and Mandalorian?
I watched 2 movies this past week. The first movie was an old-time classic for me, Hot Rod. Have you guys seen Hot Rod?
Woo! Dude, Andy Samberg.
you know who else loves that movie?
Who?
Your best friend, Ben.
Don't. Well, this has been Dos and Cinco. I'm going to go rethink my whole life.
Samtrong
No.
200?
No. Nope, we're not even going to say. Anyways. It's the first movie of the Lonely Island movie trilogy. And that led me on this bizarre path to watch all of them.
Is that like a retroactive movie trilogy, or did they actually like, oh yeah, did they actually plan that?
No.
They're not
no one
tied together,
I
are they?
said that. No.
Oh, okay.
They're not.
That's just Ben lore there.
Yeah, just Ben lore. I mean, there's 3 Lonely Island movies, and this is the first one. That's it.
No, I think isn't there more than that?
There's not a Lonely Island cinematic universe.
That'd be really awesome if that's what they were doing, kind of the same way that Tarantino, all the movies kind of tie in together, and it's his universe.
Right.
If this was his version, if this was the Lonely Island universe.
That's cool if you're Quentin Tarantino. I don't know how cool it is if you're Andy Samberg and
the other two.
They have goofy names. That's all I remember.
Andy Samberg, other guy, and the
other
other guy.
Not Andy Samberg, and the other guy who really isn't Andy Samberg.
Well, it came out in 2007, and I still fucking laugh my ass off. So I think it might be my personal stepbrothers for me.
That's like that movie that I've only seen it like once, and I think it was in pieces. Mm-hmm. But that movie reminds me of like when Darren sends us like YouTube clips of things that he thinks are like hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, oh, okay, Darren.
On the Discord. But thank you, Darren, for your continual support and also helping us get to 50.
Yeah, he didn't mean it. He didn't.
No,
I meant it.
Didn't mean it. He doesn't mean it. He's gonna bring the butterfly shrimp back.
Wait.
See, that part's not recorded, so now nobody knows.
That's exactly the point. We don't want other people to know.
Wait, what? Why wouldn't we want them to know? Now there's
nobody else. Have you heard the good word about the House of Louis butterfly shrimp?
But they can't go back to go have it now. That's why, because you're going to entice them about something they're never going to be able to reach.
It only exists
like us with getting to 50 followers.
And why'd you even bring it up?
I don't know.
Where are you even going with this?
I don't know.
If we get to 50
I need to fill. If we get to 50,
we'll try to make. In addition to David streaming Dead Space 2 or whatever, we'll try to make we'll try to recreate butterfly shrimp.
Oh.
And Ben will eat one, even though it'll kill him.
Well, I guess it's a win for everyone.
This has been Uno and his half Cincos. Check it in. Live from Ben's bedside. He forgot his EpiPen. He never has one. Never has one.
Well, just that one time. And the time after.
And every other time since.
Have you ever actually used an EpiPen for its intended purpose?
I used the training one.
To like learn how to use it. And then all the other times you've like required one, you never had it on you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's only applicable if, there's one that someone else is carrying. You don't actually have to carry it. I mean, who carries their own EpiPen?
I mean...
The person who's allergic to everything on the planet.
You're right, because when the same thing applies when like cops are like, "Oh God, I got to shoot a guy, sir. Do you have a gun on you, sir? Anyone have a gun?"
No, sir. No, the suspect shot himself.
Yeah, and he's got crack on him.
Yeah, sprinkle a little crack
on him.
I ain't no mystery.
Did you guys see the South Park coronavirus special?
I have not.
Damn it.
I
Well,
mean,
I
you
won't
could
spoil
spoil it. It's not like South Park is like something that like, oh no, spoilers.
Yeah, like
it was
each episode's in and of itself,
Let me
like kind
guess.
of tied
The
together.
episode has something to do with current events.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Okay.
Whoa, wait a
lead-up was
minute.
good.
Did
The
you
lead-up
just
was-
house this South Park thing?
Yeah, I did.
the lead up to the joke was good,
Oh,
and now it's not. You know what? Don't even watch it. You know what?
okay.
Go fuck you all yourselves. All right. Anyways, the
right.
second movie I watched was Little Shop of Horrors. Did you guys see Little Shop of Horrors before?
Yeah, Kurt
Like,
Russell.
20 what?
That is not. You're thinking of
Kurt
Big Trouble in
Russell?
Little China.
No, same thing, right?
It is like the polar opposite in terms of actors. Like
Chinatown.
Yep,
Big
that
Trouble
is.
in Little China or China or whatever.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, sorry, I got the colors mixed up. This one's
You got the colors mixed up. That's what made you think of Big
Yeah.
Trouble in Little China.
yes.
I get Rick Moranis and Kurt Russell mixed up all the time.
Okay, to
But
be
yeah,
fair,
Rick Moranis was in Waterworld, right?
That's fucking the other dude.
that's Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
What other white guy are you gonna mix up today?
All of them.
Let
Anyways,
me tell you. Okay,
continue.
so Little Shop of Horrors does have some ancient Chinese magic working its way in too. So I guess that works. But anyways, I've never seen it before, and I definitely did not know what I was expecting. I was not expecting an animatronic / puppet carnivorous sentient alien plant being fed by Rick Moranis through song. And I wasn't expecting all the cameos like Steve Martin and Bill Murray. And I also did not expect that the whole thing was a fucking musical.
what got you? What made you watch it?
Oh, it was just Pyro's
picked it?
pick for the week.
Oh, someone picked it. Okay.
Yeah. And Rick Moranis killing people, aliens eating those dead people, all in song.
Yeah. It's a very.
And we also watched the director's cut, and I didn't know that there was such thing as, or that big a difference between the director's cut and the regular theatrical release. But this is the one that we chose, and apparently the difference is that in the theatrical one it ends on a happy note. Rick Moranis wins and kills the alien. In the director's cut, we see 95% of the budget go out the window in the final 10 minutes, where the plant just like duplicates itself and destroys like every city on Earth.
Oh,
and explosions everywhere. I mean, it's crazy. They built all these like miniature scale cities with the plant just like demolishing them all and eating trains and shit. And this went on for like a good 10 minutes. This wasn't like something that happened for like
back and forth.
No, yeah.
They just kept going forward.
Plants eating cities, explosions, plants eating cities, explosions, just fucking explosions everywhere, destroyed. And oh yeah, they take over the fucking Statue of Liberty at the end, and then it just says "the end?" ? And then a fucking plant rips through your screen and just like yells at you.
Damn.
And then the movie just sort of ends.
Feed me.
Feed me. Damn.
So, out of those two endings, Ben, were you happy that you got the morbid ending?
I am. I'm very happy with that. Everything isn't all daisies. Not in this case. In this case, it's a alien life form plant.
Not in this little shop of horrors.
Oh, you said it.
All right, that sounds like a good segue. We'd normally shark dive, but we don't have anything right now.
Wait,
so
you guys didn't watch Street Shark Season 3, Episode 28?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, that would be episode number 1 of Dino Avengers. I watched that.
We finally get to see what happens to their dad.
Yeah, okay. Do you think they were ever planning on bringing his dad into the show? They're like, all right, we're definitely going to do it season 4. All right, we've milked this enough. We're totally going to give them what they've been looking for.
Yeah. All the 10 and 12-year-old kids are just on the edge of their seat waiting to see what happens to the Street Shark's dad. When in reality, we just wanted to see them shark dive and tear
and
it
a
up.
wave of riots has broken out with with the cancellation of Street Shark Season 4.
Yeah. Well, if it were 2020, maybe that would happen. Like when the show came out.
With the cancel culture and all that stuff. Okay. Let's just go ahead and jump over to our box office rundown for this week. Was there a holiday? Because it's labeled as a holiday, a long weekend.
Was it like President's Day is in February or something. I don't know.
Well,
I took a day off. Does that count?
Yes, that is. It's Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday is Tuesday.
Yeah, even though it was a Friday, I took off.
That's Tuesdays, Fridays.
Tuesday will be observed on Friday.
On Friday. Yeah. So, also speaking of special days, Stu, I didn't realize that you took Evan's birthday off. That's a national holiday.
Oh, okay. See, there you go.
Yeah,
there it is.
So happy birthday to Evan.
Happy belated birthday, Evan.
Mhm.
Hey.
Hey.
Do you even like us anymore? I don't even know.
I don't think he listens to the episode, but we'll see. We'll see if he figures it out in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So, box office rundown. Brand new to the number one is Let Him Go with 4.1 million. Come Play is number 2. War with Grandpa at 3. Honest Thief at number 4. Tenet at number 5. What's so funny?
Come Play is not really a great title for a movie.
No. It's Come Play, not Come Play.
Come on over and
It's Come Play, not Come Play.
Man, I really am looking forward to this movie. How do they keep it like sanitary with the COVID restrictions? Do they have like a mop or something?
I'm really sad we can't be walking out of a movie theater just announcing to everyone else that, man, I really loved Come Play. Oh, man.
All right, number 5 is Tenet. Number 6 was a re-release, Toy Story with $500,000. Empty Man at number 7, Spell at number 8, The New Mutants at number 9. Number 10 is Love and Monsters. And I think number 11 is The Dark and the Wicked. I believe that is a sequel to Wicked City. Yes?
Sure.
It is not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, was there a sequel to Wicked City?
No. Wickeder City.
Wickeder City?
Uh-huh.
Wicked City, the other side. Wicked City 2.
The underside of the tentacle.
Oh, wait, this was the live action one they made.
Yeah, we're not.
We don't have to revisit this.
Nope, we don't. All right. Any other thoughts on the box office rundown, guys? Outside of the fact that pretty much now at this point, there are pretty much no more big movie releases outside of, I think Monster Hunter is still coming in December.
Man, Oral's gonna be so pumped for that one.
Yeah. Also, speaking of news, we did lose another
media
icon. That's right. R.I.P. Alex Trebek.
Damn.
I know. It seems 2020 has already taken so much away from us, and it doesn't seem like it's done.
To pay respects, we will finish the episode in the form of questions.
But man, we have missed out on the dream team, the tag team. We got Sean Connery, then got the right hook with Trebek.
Oh man, I hope SNL does some kind of
tribute
episode for that, because that's both of them. You got to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bring everyone back. Bring back Will Ferrell. As
Burt Reynolds.
No, that's Will
Ferrell
Trebek.
Yeah, Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Sorry. But yeah, just bring them all back. I don't even know who played Sean Connery in that.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
But yeah. So,
just real quick, when you Google Sean Connery SNL, it brings up a little thing that says Sean Connery, fictional character. Daryl Hammond. Okay, that's who played him.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, he's in like a lot of stuff, and you wouldn't even realize it till you saw his face.
Oh,
but anyways.
Okay. Any other thoughts on this one, guys?
I don't know. I mean, there was some. I guess there was news today that there's going to be a vaccine is close. So I wonder how that's going to impact movies in the coming forward in the future. Is it going to bring?
Hopefully,
Is the movies industry going to come back sooner than expected?
maybe, but also another loss. Johnny Depp was removed as Grindelwald from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3.
I didn't even know he was part of that franchise.
He was in the first
He
two
was in both.
movies.
I have not
I
seen
noticed.
either of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I was
all right. That
interested
pretty
in those.
much will do it for the box office rundown. Let's go ahead and jump over to our movie of the week.
Wait. You know what? Let's dig into this. You know what? Fuck it. Let's dig into this because we don't have Street Sharks to take up our time. Fucking Johnny Depp was part of the first two movies, and I haven't seen them, but someone explained this to me. And David, you've seen them, right?
I've seen them, but I couldn't explain to you what do you want to explain? Like what his role was?
The whole reason that Johnny Depp was in the first movie was because it was a big reveal that Johnny Depp was in the movie, right? That was the big twist and reveal of the movie, that Johnny Depp was actually the main villain of the movie.
Like that was the M. Night Shyamalan twist. Was that Johnny
correct
Depp was
at the
in
very
it?
very end, and then he shows up in the second one. In the second one, he's got a pretty prominent role.
Yeah,
Damn.
Colin Firth was like portraying the character that Johnny Depp portrays, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the movie, it was like this big reveal that Colin Firth's face isn't really Colin Firth; it's Johnny Depp.
Uh-huh.
That sounds dumb as fuck. Well,
and
how
then
the fuck are they making 3 of these movies?
There's a huge fan base who enjoys the,
You mean
pre
Colin
Harry
Farrell?
Potter.
Huh?
You mean Colin Farrell?
Farrell.
Oh, Farrell. Oh man, I always mix those
Colin
two up.
Firth.
Colin Firth.
Who
Colin
the fuck is
Farrell.
Colin Firth?
I think it's
Another white guy who gets
Oh,
confused
so now
for
who's
other
mixing
white
them
guy.
up?
It's okay,
I never
Ben.
said
I
I wasn't
understand.
racist.
Hey, it's okay. I'm terrible with names. I'm not racist anymore.
Is this the part where you put the montage of him doing
David
all the
being
Chinese
racist?
plays clip from any
Play
other
him off,
episode.
Polly.
See, this is 2 episodes in a row now where if we had a professional editor, they could focus on collecting all those moments of David doing his Chinese accent or something.
Yeah, background
Me
music.
talking
in the
about
arms
black
of an
people meet
angel.
in the first episode.
Yeah, that was it.
That
Man.
was one time. Actually, twice, because I think we brought it up again later.
And this is
we did.
3.
And this would
is
be the
3.
3rd time.
Woo! See, not
Hat trick.
racist.
Wait, so what were
yeah.
you saying, Ben, about the whole thing with what was the whole deal you were going on about?
Oh, that's just a dumb, stupid thing. That was
a
like
dumb
the
twist.
big. That was the big draw of the first movie. That Johnny Depp was magically in it.
I see.
Like who does that?
Well, in other news, apparently he's still going to be paid his entire salary, even though he doesn't have to work on the movie.
I wish I got to get my entire
I wish I
salary
got
paid.
fired and got like an NBA head coach. It's like, oh, you're firing me? Well, I still get like $5 million a year, so whatever.
Yeah, but you won't be able to coach this team that I didn't want to coach. In the first
whatever.
place.
It's mostly the players that do stuff.
Take your $5 million and get the fuck out of my office.
Don't have to tell me twice. Shit.
You'll never work in this city again. It's okay. I'll just do it in another city.
I always kind of joked if I were like an NBA player, and I imagine if I were, I'd be a very average to below average player. That I would do my best to just like get injured so I can just like chill out on the sidelines. You get like front row seats to the games, and you get paid millions of dollars to do it. So like shit.
Oh, there's Stu Yang again with another groin injury.
he's in streets again. He's in his street clothes.
Man, he's never gonna realize his enormous talent
with his trademarked crotch cast.
Oh man!
And Stu Yang is now being traded to the China League.
Oh shit!
But his contract comes with a stipulation with unlimited butterfly shrimp.
Oh well, then I guess we're good.
Goodbye, fried chicken. Hello, fried rice.
Fried shrimp.
Yep, there we go. All right. Any other thoughts on the box office rundown, guys?
Nah.
No. All right. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. Tell us what One Cut of the Dead is about.
Things go
Great.
badly
Nobody
for
cares.
a
All right.
hack
Thank you so much
director.
for. Go ahead, Ben.
I already said it. I said it while you were saying your thing.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah.
All right. Stu, what are your thoughts on One Cut of the Dead?
Do you really want to know? Are we gonna not have Ben give us a description?
Fine,
Go ahead,
fine,
Ben. Hurry
Go,
up.
Ben, do the thing.
fine. Things go badly for a hack director and film crew shooting a low-budget zombie movie in an abandoned World War II Japanese facility when they are attacked by real zombies.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
All right.
So
Stu,
what did
thoughts?
I think of the movie?
Yes.
Well, I guess it would have helped if I had watched it, but
So
Actually,
now I'm just
Stu,
gonna give
it
us-
wouldn't have.
it all started 2 weeks ago when I. No, so I thought so to bring up the very brief synopsis Ben gave, which almost sounded exactly like the synopsis listed on like wherever you would go to see about this movie.
Synopsis.com.
Yeah. So one thing, I'll get to this point later. So I feel like I've been duped again. First by David, now by Ben.
Yep.
I guess I'll throw myself in there. I guess I duped this too at one point.
You what?
So I guess we've all had one now where we've duped the rest of the group into watching a movie.
Yep.
That didn't quite match. So Ben claimed that this was going to be a zombie movie, and
wait. I also claim that I don't think you're gonna like it.
Well, let me get to that.
No, but I'm sure the reason why Stu didn't like it has
shut up.
nothing to do with
Just shut up and let me say why I did. Whether I did
let him
or
talk.
didn't
Let him
like it.
talk.
Hold on. Let me
Let him
explain how
talk.
Stu
No.
didn't like
Let me
it.
explain what Stu wants. I know what Stu wants. Shut up, Stu. Let me explain.
So if you're watching this zombie movie, thinking it was a zombie movie, you'd be right for about the first 25 minutes or however long it took. But then you find out, oh, this isn't a zombie movie. So because, and I know Ben really wanted to watch this movie, like he really wanted us to watch it.
Oh yeah, we could hear his heart on.
And he couldn't bring himself to say Japanese films because then that would just be the final nail. Actually, I mean, there's
His
already been like
weeby
a million final nails in his weeb coffin, but this would be like lowering it into the ground at this point. Like he couldn't say Japanese films because, so he said zombie movies, and okay, I like zombie movies, and this is not a zombie movie. As much as you might think so in the first 25 minutes, it is not a zombie movie. Now, having said all that, as a zombie movie, because it was not a zombie movie, I would give it a 0 out of 10 because it was not a zombie movie. But as a movie, or even like a foreign film movie, I guess we already did foreign films, so it's too bad you didn't pull this one out.
This would have definitely. Hey, this would have been fine for that.
Yeah, as just a movie in general, I thought it was great. It is a great movie. I would give it a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. But
balancing out the fact that it's not a zombie movie.
So I guess that makes it like a 4.5 or something. I don't know. So yeah, Ben, eat shit for picking a non-zombie movie. Everyone knows you're a weeb. I don't know why you try to dodge it and try to mask it.
I know, like, isn't that kind of like the thing on the show now? Everybody kind of knows that he's trying to pretend like he's not, but
it's like an Always Sunny where like Mac is like everyone knows Mac is gay, but except for him.
I'm not gay or a weeb. I'm none of above, and I'm not going on a weeb cruise or where the fuck it is.
But yeah, it was a good movie, but it was a shit zombie movie. I'll Okay.
Stu, did you feel like at first it was a zombie movie for the first like
I
20
did.
minutes?
And there were I was even like locking them up. Like I was even like, oh, this is stupid. Why are they doing this? Why is this happening? In the context of zombie movie, I thought it was just like shitty Japanese like filmmaking as far as like zombie movies go. But then only to find out, oh no, this was like really clever filmmaking and like just like really just like a really well done like movie. But as far as like being a zombie movie, yeah, it's dog shit. But it's as far as a movie, it's really good.
All right, so Stu is a 0 for zombie movie because it doesn't count because it's not in the genre. But in terms of actual filmmaking, it's a 9. Yeah, so a 0 and a 9 so far on the table. Ben, how did you come across this movie in the first place? This was somebody else's pick, correct?
No, this was his
Yeah.
pick.
No. I'm saying before because this is the second time he's watched it now.
Yeah, so this was actually a pick from one of my friends. And
so he gets the 9, you get the 0.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go
Continue.
with that split.
Ben. Okay.
What
they
else
released
you want me to say?
they showed you the film and then
I answered your question. What else do you want to know?
Oh, okay. What's your rating as
What's
a
my
zombie
rating?
film?
Oh, it's a zombie film? Probably like a 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10.
The fact that there are no zombies in it, like real zombies in it.
There were 2. Okay.
There were no real zombies.
Hey, okay.
Zombies.
So it was just really weird watching it, right? Like there's 2 zombies and they're saying that they're on top of some sort of like zombie graveyard or something, or some sort of Nazi zombie graveyard. But there's only like 2 zombies, and it was just like a really weird situation. And like there are a bunch of weird things that happen. It's just like, why the fuck does that happen? Like why the fuck are they just talking for so long and nothing's happening? But I guess like it has some cool things that happen where, it's like, oh, how'd they do that cool special effect? But other than that, like, okay planning, okay choreography, like, yeah, 3 or 4 out of 10.
And that, wait, 4 out of 10?
3, fine, whatever.
What?
See, he's doing the thing where like he's trying to like make it seem like he's not a weeb.
So he's picking bad movies in the first place. Are me and Stu gonna have to start vetoing your picks?
Yeah, we're gonna have to start.
Wait, are we gonna have to set up separate branches of the Dos and a Half Singles government? Is that what we're doing now? Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm the executive judicial. Power. You're judicial, and then you're I don't know the other third arm, the Taco Bell arm.
Yeah, the taco arm.
The taco arm.
The Taco Bell
arm. The left branch.
I mean, I'll be the Taco Bell arm. That sounds pretty dope.
All right, cool. Well, the executive branch says he needs more party platter nachos.
We need more $5 boxes on the menu.
For me, I really enjoy. I kind of feel very similar to Stu. At first, I was like, "It's a zombie film." I was like, okay, 4." And then after the reveal that this was a movie within a movie within a movie, that's when it. I have to do a split review because, like, as a zombie film, it started out as a 4, and then as it slowly, I was like, "There's no zombies in this." This became a 1, and then I was like, but in terms of like how much I enjoyed the film, watching the second or third, the third half, the last third of the movie, I really enjoyed it because I was just like, wow, it's so. But I was like, the entire time I was watching this movie, after they had revealed that it wasn't a zombie movie, or it was a one-cut zombie movie, that's when I realized that this is the quintessential Ben type movie. Like, I was watching this with Irene, and Irene goes, "Let me guess, did Ben pick this?" And I was like, why'd you say that? She goes, "Well, it's Japanese."
See, even she knows you're a weeb, Ben.
I know.
And then, you guys are, what's that? Is that libel or is that slander?
That's not. No,
it's neither. It's true.
And then afterwards, she goes, "Wait a minute. Was that a movie about a movie that was shot as a movie?" And I said, yes. And he goes, yeah, this definitely confirms that it's Ben's pick. And I was like, because I characterize it as a movie that people who like watching movies or seeing how movies are made would enjoy this version of just watching how somebody was able to piece together something. So on that count, I mean, as a movie in its whole, the fact that if I didn't have to count it as a zombie movie or if it like doesn't fit criteria, I would have given it a 10. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Outside of the fact that I think it probably the first half of the movie was the crappy quality on purpose because it's supposed to look like a hand cam or something. Because I feel like the last 2/3 of the movie was way clearer and shot in way better resolution.
Yeah, so I mean, it was definitely shot on a lower production camera. It was something that they could take around, move around, and it was something that was made for TV, right? That's what they said in the plot, that this was supposed to be like a TV episode.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, but I mean, overall, I think it was a really well done movie. I definitely had a lot of really good moments in it, right? There were some kind of like really, what the hell is that about kind of movie moments, but yeah, I really kind of wish that you had picked this for foreign movies. That would have definitely been, but then we would have missed out on Time Crime. So
That's true.
so I guess I'll raise my zombie film number by 1, so it's a 2.
Woo!
2 and a 9, so you got a 6.5 out of 10. Got a 5.5 out of 10. Sorry. But yeah, that's I guess we'll circle back with Stu. Stu, favorite moment?
I think my favorite moments, it's kind of like a collection of moments, was when they're showing you kind of like how they actually filmed the little zombie movie they made, because that was like pretty goddamn incredible. I can only imagine, kind of like in the vein of like 1917, where it's like I can only imagine the amount of effort and like practice to like get all this shit down the right way, just to even like make sure that like all the people who are putting in like the special effects or the blood or all the the ancillary like uh people in the crew didn't show up in frame. Like that's like I can only imagine like the night headache that would have been to like, oh nope, I caught this dude's shoulder or something, or something taken off. But I guess if one particular moment and resolution, I was extremely confused in the beginning of the movie when the guy with the towel headband like just wanted to like leave.
Oh yeah, he's
And
just
then
sitting there, right?
Because of the
yeah,
water.
like okay, so like there's a zombie thing going on. And he's like just gets up slowly and makes for the door. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then you finally realize it's because he has to go shit his ass.
I can't drink hard water. It has to be soft
It's
water.
soft.
I was like,
Is that a
this
thing?
is definitely.
I don't know.
I mean, like, talk about setup and payoff. Like later on.
Yeah, I know. And then that poor makeup person having to put makeup on him while he's just evacuating his colon.
And then the director apologizing. I'm sorry, the bathroom's too far.
Right. Which this all kind of like ties back to like the synopsis is a little misleading because it calls him a hack director, but like holy shit, if in the context of the movie, if he's like if he made that, then like he's not a hack director. Fuck.
Oh no, talk about being involved in every single portion
He's like
of the movie.
super underrated. So
yeah. What about for you, Ben? Favorite moment?
I think I'm kind of in the same vein as Stu, where it is a collection. It's the culmination of all those things happening in the first act of the movie, where you're watching the first movie and it's you notice all these tiny little blips that are like, what the fuck is that all about? It's like where there's those awkward moments where they're just talking to each other for a really long time, like, hey, are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. And they just keep fucking repeating that. And you're like, why the fuck are they doing that? And then like later on in the third act, they even acknowledge that. They're like, why the fuck are they like just asking each other if they're okay for so long, And yeah, like that guy is sitting there like while the zombie attack was going on. That was definitely my standout moment, because it's just like, what you said, Stu. He's just like he's watching some guy get mauled by a zombie, and he's just fucking sitting there staring off in space in the background, not even reacting. And you're like, what? And it's just like, oh, he's got to go evacuate his bowels, you know. And like the whole third act was just filled with those kind of payoff moments where you're like, hey, I wonder if they're going to get to this part, you know, like when in the final portion of their zombie movie, the lady getting hit with the axe wakes up in the middle of the attack, and she was like, ah, and she just fucking ducks out, just like, what the fuck was that, you know? So yeah, it was a very, very rewarding movie. I will say that I think it's really incredible, not only that they were able to do all of that with the amount of incredible choreography they had, but the fact that they had to plan it out with all those mistakes also written in as well. Like they had to act like those were there on accident, but in fact they were there on purpose. If that makes sense, it's
Right.
almost like
it's hard to like fake like that kind of like I don't know what you call it, but to fake fail like a accident like that, to fake a screw up.
Yeah, to act out a failure, you know, to act out an accident. It's like, oops, you know, like, what are you doing? You know, just like, no, that is legitimate. Like, wow, they really fucked up on that, you know. And then being able to go back and be like, oh, you know, it's a very enjoyable, rewarding movie. It's like when I first watched it, I actually almost rage quit this movie because after they got out of the van, they had that whole chase scene, and the camera was shaking around like crazy. I actually had to leave, and I was like, "Fuck, I can't do it."
I was thinking that when I was watching this, I'm like, how the fuck does Ben like this movie? Didn't he be like
he's gonna throw up
sick the whole time?
No, I did. I actually left. I had my Bluetooth headphones on while I was watching this, and I left and I went to the bathroom while my friends were watching it. So I was just sitting on the toilet, just like looking down at the ground for like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, okay, you know what? I think if I close my eyes and just listen to everyone's reactions, I'll be okay. And then thankfully by that time the movie was, or the quote unquote movie was over. And then like, you know, the credits were rolling and I was like, all right, cool, I can finally leave. You know, I was getting ready to pack up, and then like the fucking intro credits start playing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know?
I was about to shut it off and go do something else.
I thought it was over. I was like, how is there still an hour left? Is there just an hour of just credits?
If I just use like the PlayStation button on my controller instead of like backing out, I would have never known that there was more movie.
Yeah, just like,
wow, we watched a 20-minute horrible, you know, but here's the thing is, you would have had to rate it as a zombie film at that point, right? If you had just backed out.
Or no, then it would have been like a 4.
It's not a 0.
Yep, it's not a 4. It's not a 0. That's definitely right.
Well, way to disqualify yourself again, Ben. But yeah, no, I agree with you guys. My favorite scene actually has to do with the final scene, where they realized that they had broken the crane, and they had like alluded to this thing like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, I don't get it. What are they trying to? And I'm like thinking about what shots had happened previously in the TV show from that first 20 minutes to try to figure out like, okay, what do they need to do that needs that crane? And then they realize they can't do that last shot. And then so the daughter is like, oh no, we can do like a tower. And then his daughter keeps falling off, and so he keeps pausing the action. And I was just like, that's why that last scene was so awkward. I was like, what the hell is that? And he goes, okay, all right, continue. Stop.
Yeah.
Okay, stop.
Or even like right before that, where like she's doing all this like screaming and carrying on, and like when you're first watching it, like, Jesus, what is happening? And then
why can't I see what's happening behind? Like, what's she screaming at?
In the studio is like, this is too much.
And then there's the executive on her phone. She goes, "What are you talking? What?" Was it just me, or like I couldn't, like, she looked like a cat, or the executive lady?
Oh yeah, kind of creepy. She was a
What is with that facial structure?
That was like almost like an
that was a zombie movie.
An old lady in an anime brought to life. Like that's how I can describe her.
Or maybe every anime is taken her and just like, oh, that would be really good in anime.
She's just the model for it.
Yes, just like in anime class and be like, all right, this week we're going to be drawing old ladies. Please come in.
Okay, she's gonna take her clothes off. Oh
No, don't. We just need your face.
And there's David being racist again.
Damn it. I can't help it. Yeah. So but yeah, that's probably one of my favorite moments is, and then you hear the countdown that like, all right, you gotta hold it for like 20 seconds. Everybody's like holding it. I really thought that they were gonna have the sound guy like poop himself again while he was holding, because it looked like he was holding on for dear life or something. He was holding his breath really hard. So, but yeah, no, wait, go ahead.
I was to say, would you say there's that one part in the ending, the Jackie Chan style actual credits, where it's showing you how they actually filmed it all?
Oh man,
the part Ben, you were talking about where the camera falls over and then eventually picks up and starts running again, but then he falls over again. Like, was that? I wonder if that was actually like meant to happen or if that was an actual accident. Like,
it seemed like an actual accident,
because it seemed like he ate shit like pretty good. Like, so.
Right?
It didn't like get up right away, you mean?
Yeah, like that looked like, I don't think you can act like a fall like that. That looked like a legit trip, like he tripped over himself.
Yeah, I know, right? But the great part was they just rolled with it,
Kept going. Yeah, that was
Don't worry, we'll write it in. It'll fit perfectly.
That was the magic of the movie.
Yeah, yep. I mean, despite what the synopsis says about this movie, like I went out of this with like a stupid grin on my face. You know, it's just like a very happy movie, a very wholesome, happy movie.
Right.
It's kind of cheeky if you think about it. Just like you really don't think it was going to turn out that way, or that's what the movie was going to be about, and then it surprises you at the end. So, but yeah, any other thoughts on this one, guys?
Nope. Other than not a zombie movie, so okay.
Yep, we all get one, right? We all get one.
So we've all exhausted our fuck ups, so now no more.
All right, reload. All right, here we go.
So that probably means that we need to jump over to our pick for next week. Stu, do you have one?
I do.
Okay, so Stu, hit it, lay it on us.
Lay it on you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna be watching the 1985 classic Return of the Living Dead.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, guys. Join us next week as we review Return of the Living Dead as part of That's What I Call 5incos Zombies. Yeah.
Very clear, 1985, because I think they remade it in 2005. So do not
the 1985.
Ben, do not get the new one. Get the 1985 one.
Right, got the one 1985 plus 20. Got it. There it is.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media, especially on Twitch. We are on our road to 50. Make sure to hit that bell icon so that way you know every single time that we are streaming, as well as you can catch all of our episodes on SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Google, and Apple Podcasts. As always, I've been your host, David.
I'm Stuart.
And I'm Ben.
As always, guys, wash your hands, stay 6 feet away from each other. Don't forget to tip your Reiki masters. And we will see you next time
for 500.
Bye.
Bye.